Hello, welcome or welcome back to my channel and welcome to another weekly reading vlog. So today is Monday, April 20th and I am reading Iron Gold and I've been reading this like kind of slow. I am 2/3 in. I'm at the start of part 3 and I do want to finish it this week. Like I would love to. That is definitely the goal. Not sure I will make it, but that is definitely the goal to finish this. And then I was reading another book, like I was halfway through another book when the week started, when the day started, but I have actually finished it, and that was yesteryear. And I started this maybe like either Friday or Thursday, but then I didn't really read during the weekend because I had like plans with some friends. And yeah, I finished it today. I read the second half today, and this book was a trip. And I saw it on Goodreads, like on a list of books last week, and I was reading Iron Gold and another book, and I was like, when I finish this other book, I have to go straight into yesteryear because it sounded like something that I would absolutely love. And so in this book, we're following Natalie. I'm pretty sure her name is Natalie. I am really bad with names. Like if I am not actively reading a book, or if it's not like, part of a series, like characters that I've read about for like many pages, I will not remember a character's name for the life of me. But I think her name is Natalie. Should I check? Maybe I should check, Like I have all the tools at my disposal to check, so I might as well not be saying the main character's name wrong. Natalie. I was correct. That is actually a shock. So yeah, we're following Natalie, and she pretends to have like this perfect life with her, I don't know how many kids she had, like 5 maybe? I'm not entirely sure. And her husband, and they live on a farm, and she has a few million followers, and she just, she shows this perfect life to the world. But actually, not only is like her life not perfect in the sense that she does actually hate her life, but also there are a lot of people behind the scenes working to make them seem like they are just a family that work very well together. And she is pretending to have this perfect life, and then one day we see that she wakes up and she, the house that she's in is not her house, and the children in the house, they're like familiar, like they're similar-ish to her children, but they're not her children. And her husband, like, he's also very familiar, but he doesn't look the same. And it seems that she's living in the 1800s. And she has no idea how she got there, like why she's there, where she is, and who the hell are these people around her. And now she actually has to, live in a farm and work in a farm and just take care of all those children and the house and everything herself. And we see her struggle with that. And that sounded amazing. And I had to jump right into that. And I definitely really liked it. I was very intrigued about it, especially because like, she was like in this other place, but there were some weird things happening that sometimes like seemed modern. So like she was very confused and I was very confused, and like I had no idea what was happening, and like I didn't really know if there was gonna be like some sort of supernatural sci-fi whatever element or not, and I'm not gonna tell you if there was or not. But like the reveal of what was happening was not my favorite out of the options, but still I really liked it. It was definitely very entertaining, and it's crazy that I like a book like so much even though I was following a character that I really disliked the whole time. That is an achievement in itself, I would say. But yeah, I really liked it. It was definitely a journey that I really enjoyed. I didn't absolutely love the destination, like it was not my favorite, but I love the journey. So overall, I had a really good time with this book. I really enjoyed it. And I think this is a debut from this author, so I will definitely read more books from this author because, yeah, I really liked it. I'm not sure if it's like 4 stars or more, but it's at least 4 stars. So, that is great. And yeah, that is the first book of this week. And like I said, I want to read Iron Gold. I want to finish it. I have like, I think just over 200 pages, so like that should be doable. But this one, I'm just like yesteryear I was reading and listening to the audiobook whenever I couldn't read. This one I am like just reading and like really focusing and like annotating, and so obviously I need, you know, time to focus really on this book, and the others like I can do while I'm doing other things. This one I'm really focusing on. So 200 pages definitely doesn't sound like a lot, because like, I read 200 pages of this today, you know what I mean? But like, yeah, doesn't sound like a lot, but it will take some time for sure. But I do hope that I can finish it this week. And I think I will read, I think it's called From Potter's Field, which is the next book in the Case Carpeta series. I think the like sixth book, seventh, I'm not entirely sure, but it's like a crime mystery series that I am reading. So I think I will read that next book in that series also this week. And other than that, I don't really know. I think that like after I finish this, my next physical book is going to be Children of Strife, which is one of my anticipated releases that has been released for a while, but like it was while I was in my reading slump, so I obviously have not read it yet, but I did get the book last week. So yeah, I think that will be my next physical book, but that will only come, I think, after I finish this. And yeah, that's it, I think. Tomorrow I'm gonna be at the biobank, which, you know, not very fun, but I am manifesting that it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be fine, it's gonna be chill, it's gonna be all right. And yeah, the rest of the week I'm just doing like my own lab things, and I don't really have any plans for this weekend. Like last weekend I did, and I stayed here, and this weekend I am going back to my parents' house, but like we don't really have plans that I know of, at least. I don't know of any plans. We might. But yeah, that is it. I think that is enough for me to say in this intro. So I'm gonna go, and welcome to the vlog. Hello, it is Thursday night, and I do have some reading updates. I sadly did not make nearly as much progress as I wanted in Iron Gold. I got to page 462. I don't know exactly where I was at the beginning of the week, to be honest. So I don't really know how much progress I made, but I'm here. I don't know how much, what is the percentage? Let me check. It is 77%, so just over 3/4. And yeah, I was hoping to be definitely like much further in, if not done with it by now, but I've just been very busy this week and just tired. And yeah, it's been hard to read this book, not because I'm not loving it, like I am definitely loving it, but I'm just busy. And also I've had a headache, like sinusitis headache, since I think it was Sunday night actually. So basically like the whole week I've had this headache that is just killing me, and it gets worse every time like I look down or like I bend forward. And I am actually better now. The day that I was worse was, I think, Tuesday or Monday. I don't know, one of those days like I was really struggling. I've been slowly getting better, but like the headache is definitely still here. And so yeah, sadly I haven't made as much progress in this as I wanted to, but I did read From Potter's Field. I read the whole book since I last saw to you, and that was the sixth book in the Case Carpeta series. And we follow Case Carpeta, who is a medical examiner, and we just follow the cases that she works on. And in this one, we are actually like they find a body, and from the MO, they can tell that the killer is like someone from a previous case that they like that have never been caught, and so they are trying to catch that person, and they are kind of like taunting and targeting Kay like specifically. So that was interesting for sure to see, and I did like the investigation, and there were definitely like some tense scenes, like some more thrilling scenes that I really enjoyed. I just don't love the characters in this series. Like it's always a problem for me in the books of this series, and so they're usually like 3.5 stars, and I think this one is also 3.5 stars because I like the plot, I like the forensic details, I like the investigation. I just don't love the characters. So yeah, I think it is also 3.5 stars. I started another book today. I started listening to the audiobook, and I actually got 29% in, and the book is After the Fall, which is sci-fi, and I'm actually really liking it. I'm not entirely sure what the plot is gonna be, even though I am over a fourth in, but I'm definitely enjoying it. And so we are basically following John, who is a human, and he lives in this world where humans are basically like pets to another species of aliens. I think they're called Grace, possibly. And so we follow John and his Gray. What is his name? I am really, really terrible. Like I am terrible with names that like I'm familiar with, like names that exist in real life. It's like names that are like fantasy or sci-fi names that don't really like I'm not familiar with. I just it's terrible. Martok. Martok is a name. So we are following them. And Martok basically makes a deal with someone to like get something, and he has to like have collateral for the deal, and the collateral that he gives is like his bond to John. And so they now have to like work to make sure that Marcotte, pays his debts. And then they like get together with another human, like a younger girl, and they are like she becomes part of their group as well. And now, like at the part that I guess like one of the last things that I read is like John is sort of like finding out that everything that he thought he knew is kind of wrong, like about humans and like their past and everything. So I'm definitely intrigued. I'm definitely enjoying it, and I just in every book that I've read from this author, there's always like this friendship, this connection between humans and another species, and I always love it. And so far, I'm definitely really enjoying it as well. So yeah, I'm really liking it, and I've read I think 3 books from this author before, and I really really liked all of them. The one I read last year, was it last year? Was it the year before? I don't know. I think it was last year. Either way, I gave it 5 stars. So yeah, I'm very excited. For now, it's not giving me 5-star feelings, but I am definitely enjoying it. So it's going well. It's going great, actually, I would say. But I don't really know like where we're gonna go from here. But wherever we go, I am interested. And yeah, those are my reading updates. I I still do have the goal of finishing Iron Gold this week. I still think that I can if I lock in while I'm at my parents' house, which almost never happens. I always read like way less when I'm there. So will I lock in and read this? Probably not, but if we're realistic, probably not. But I am gonna try, and I will continue to have the goal of finishing this book. And I think I will finish this because I will probably like listen to it on the train tomorrow, like going back to my hometown, and maybe like on my run during the weekend. So I will most likely finish After the Fall, Iron Gold. I hope so. And yeah, I don't know if I will get to anything else maybe not, but those are my updates. Oh, I think I told you that I was gonna be at the biobank on Tuesday, and I was, and it was okay, actually. I mean, we had like more samples than like the ideal amount on like in the morning, but like nothing too crazy. And then in the afternoon it was actually pretty chill, so it was okay, it was fine. Today was very tiring. I had like I think 6 or 7 different protocols to do, but it was like of my own things, so that's always better. But yeah, that was a lot. And tomorrow is gonna be, I think, more chill. Although I have like a lab meeting that I need to go to, so I'm gonna delay my things at the cell culture for that. But I hope I can finish still at a decent time because I do need to cast a train. And could I like help myself and like pack today so I don't have to do that tomorrow after I get off of work? Absolutely. I 100% should. Will I? Definitely not, because I have never done it in the over 2 years that I've been here, so I don't think I will do it tonight either. But yeah, that is it. I think I told you in the intro, I don't really have any plans for the weekend. And when I was talking to my mom tonight, she was saying that she wanted to do stuff, so we might do stuff. But yeah, for like me personally, I would love to just do nothing. That would be great. And read, hopefully. Also, hopefully go on a run. That is about it. So I'm gonna go because it is quite late already, and I still need to like tidy up some things a bit before I go to sleep. So I'm gonna go, and I will talk to you most likely on Saturday. Okay, so I think I told you that I would update on like Saturday most likely, but it is actually Sunday because I thought that I was gonna film like things for another video yesterday, but turns out that I didn't. So I am here today because I was actually out of the house for most of the day yesterday, so I didn't get to film anything, and I'm here now. And to literally no one's surprise, I made zero progress in Iron Gold, not a single page. Again, no one's surprised about that. I did, however, make some progress in After the Fall. I like read just a little bit on the train, like on the way here, because I actually fell asleep for most of the train ride. So I just read like 15 to 20 minutes, I think, like after I woke up. So, it definitely wasn't a lot. But yesterday during my run, I did listen to like 1 hour of it, and I am now 72% in, and I'm definitely really liking it. I now know like what the plot is, like where it's going, and actually like where I stopped. I'm worried with where things are gonna go because I really care about the characters. I really like them, and like the dynamics and friendships in this series, like with these characters, I'm really, really liking. And like I said, I always really like the friendships that this author creates between like different species. And I don't know if I mentioned, maybe I did. Honestly, I don't know if I did or not, but I feel like I did. That like the main character, John, he was finding out like more things about like the humans and like the past of their planet, and like how the Greys came to be in their planet, and like what happened like in the fall. And now like we definitely learned like exactly what happened with that, and it was very interesting, and I really like to learn about that as well. And yeah, I'm really, really liking it. I am, like I said, now very worried with where things are gonna go because some crazy reveals and stuff happens basically like the last couple chapters that I read, and yeah, things are not looking up for characters, and I do really like them, so I am concerned and stressed. But overall, I'm really enjoying it. I'm having a really good time. That's all that I have to update in terms of reading. That is all that I read since I last saw to you. And I don't even know like what I did. Like yesterday we were out of the house for most of the day. Like we went shopping for some things that we needed, and then we went to like the beach to eat something, and then I went on a run. And today we had lunch at my grandma's house, and then we went to the beach again, but to just have like some coffee, and went to the grocery store, and now I am here, and it is currently 5:18 on Sunday. Yeah, in a bit I think I will go for a definitely much shorter run than yesterday because my legs are tired, and eat and pack, and then I need to go back to my house because I do work tomorrow. And actually the next week is gonna be much shorter. I mean, there it would be shorter anyway because like on Friday it's a holiday, but I'm actually taking Thursday off from work as well, so my week is gonna be extra short. It's gonna be 3 days of work, which honestly sounds great. But that is like for next week, for the next weekly vlog, not for this. But yeah, I just finished filming stuff for a video, so I do need to edit that, and I'll probably do that tonight, like after I am back at my place, and like do the thumbnail and the whole thing. And I do hope to still finish After the Fall tonight, because like I can listen to a bit more of it on my run. This is gonna be, like I said, a definitely shorter run, so I won't finish it on the run, but if I do listen to it during my run, I will have like very little left. So I think I can definitely finish that after like I get home. So yeah, still on track to finish this. Definitely not on track to finish Iron Gold. I think I said in the beginning of the vlog that I wanted to finish it this week and that I thought I was going to. I guess I lied because I still have like, I think 150 pages or something. Yeah, I'm on page 471 or 470, and this is 596. So like 126 pages. Yeah, that is not gonna happen tonight. It could. It's definitely a doable amount of pages, but it will not. I can assure you I will not finish it this week. I do, however, want to finish it during like the first 3 days of the next week because I don't want to not finish it before like my very short holiday, so I do want to finish it soon. And yeah, I think that is all that I had to update you on. So hopefully next time I talk to you, which will be when I am wrapping up this vlog, I will have finished After the Fall. And yeah, that is it. So I will talk to you tomorrow. So it is Monday, which means I'm here to wrap up the vlog, and I did finish After the Fall last night. I did listen to half an hour of it while I was running, and then when I got back to here, to my house, I finished reading it, and I really liked it. I continue to really like the characters, and I really like like I said, the dynamic and sort of like friendships between the different species that we were following. And it was definitely more about the characters than it was about like a strong plot, I feel like. But I did really like the characters, so like I was fine with that. And like it wasn't, a 5-star, like it didn't give me a 5-star feeling, but I really liked it. I'm not sure if it's like 4 or 4.5, but either way, I really enjoyed it. And I really like the ending. And yeah, I had a really good time with it overall. And that is honestly all that I have to tell you, I think. Because I did talk to you yesterday, so it's been like, just over 24 hours. So what do I have to say? Not much, especially because like today is already like not part of this vlog. So it doesn't really count. So it's not even 24 hours. It's just like the rest of yesterday. And that is what I did the rest of yesterday. I did go on my run, I finished reading that, and I came back to my house. And that was literally everything that happened. And I did not read any more of Iron Gold like I expected. I have read a bit of it today, but like I said, that is not for this vlog. But to wrap up what I actually read for this video, let me get my notes. So I finished yesteryear. I made some progress in Iron Gold, definitely not nearly as much as I wanted, and I read From Potter's Field and I read After the Fall, and that was 972 pages, which I am still very, very happy with. I didn't know that I have like gotten through that much, so I am very happy with that. And I did enjoy all the books that I read. From Potter's Field is definitely the one that I enjoyed the least, but like I still enjoyed it. It was 3.5, obviously that's a good rating. So like I didn't love it, but I enjoyed it. And Yesteryear and After the Fall I really liked, and this one I am also really, really, really liking. So, you know, overall I am very happy with what I read in like amount, but also like in the content that I read. So yeah, overall very, very positive. And yeah, I think that is it. I think that is everything that I had to tell you, and that means that is everything for this video. So thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you have enjoyed it, and if you did, give it a like and subscribe, and I will talk to you next time. Bye!